Hey, it's Kyle, and it's day 6 of the 90 days until I'm at the Dolby Theater. And I'm really creepy looking right now because I'm on a flight to Romania, and while everybody's trying to sleep, I just started meditating and turned all the lights on and needed to make a video. I'm also here with my dear friend Dan. We're about to start writing my book soon, my new book with Hay House, on the way to Romania. And I'm really excited about it and thankful. And I was just meditating and this concept just showed up and I had to share it. I was thinking to myself, and this is a premise I've talked about before, but I was thinking to myself, what do you think the percentage is per day that you think about something that you can't control? Whether it's you stressing about what a politician said, something that the news told you about, some story of a disaster somewhere, what a football team did, what a baseball team did, what someone else thinks about you, your past. What do you think, if you could take an average day, what's the percentage of each day that you're thinking of something that you can't control? Even if it's like a documentary or a movie you saw about someone else. You're just thinking about that. What's the percentage a day? What do you think? 60%, 70%, 80%? Have you ever asked yourself what gifts you'd be able to bring to the world if you weren't at all paying attention to any of those other things? If you weren't totally thinking about what Trump said, or if you weren't thinking about what real estate is being occupied in your mind, and have we ever got to experience a good chunk of time, a month, 2 months, oblivious to all of those things? And if we did, what would we create? If we got rid of those things and they were not a part of our mind, what would we create? What would we become? And how many of those things that we became, how many of the things that showed up from us and us moving to a higher channel that isn't thinking about things that we stress about, would suddenly bring solutions on a much higher level to those problems? In other words, how many things would you be able to be that were a solution or a higher vibration to those things that you perceive to be problems? What would you become? One thing that we don't know is what it would start to feel like to be not connected to all of society's insane thinking. This world is crazy. This world loves to be constantly emotionally entangled in what other people are doing, in gossip. It's almost like they're horrified that they aren't something unless they're stressing. If I talk about just sitting in nature for a while, people stress. Like, what do? I have nothing to worry about. I have nothing to fix. And what you don't know is if we got away from that for a while, those needing to fix things, those complainers, the gossiper, the addictions, the jealousy, the pain would all fall. And after a while, when those things fell off, and time goes away, and you've got those things out of your consciousness, all those fears, all those different things you stress about, they're all gone. What do you think you would become?